So what is this brown color stain? No, it is not like I went to the toilet and I did not wash my hands before touching the figure. Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven, today with some unfortunate news involving my own figure collection again. By today, a lot of you watching this video already know that keeping your figures enclosed in a limited space, a tight space, is really bad because it will make your figure sweat or become sticky and even discolor it. There is one more problem that rarely crossed my mind even though I know the risk is there. And yes, as you guys saw in the thumbnail of today's video, rust. I just can't believe that I did not make this video a lot sooner, a lot earlier, because this is something that has happened to 2 or 3 of my favorite anime figures a year or 2 years ago. And then I just threw out the rusted parts without making a video about it first to warn you guys about it. Today I have only one single figure left over here to show you guys what rusting looks like on an anime figure. And this one right here in front of me, this is Native's Cat Lap Milk 1/7 scale etchy figure, which I bought like over 10 years ago. This is also a victim of rusting and I'm going to show you guys right now. This figure has 4 metal rods at the base, right? And all 4 metal rods, they rusted away into nothing. Like it just corroded away for reasons that I don't know, other than possibly my own hands being the fault. Sweaty hands. A lot of times we forget that our hands actually sweat, and we touch a figure, we leave behind sweat stains on the figure, and that sweat stain will proceed to discolor your anime figure, or worse, making metallic parts rust away because our sweat is acidic. Okay, so with this figure, back then, almost a year ago, when I discovered that I had a really bad case of rusting, I have thrown away all the 4 metal rods and I have not replaced them yet. But to show you guys the negative effects of rusting on anime figures, a quick one over here. So this is a really nice figure from Native, and fortunately this figure is not sticky or anything like that because Native did not use any flexible rubbery-like material for the cast off, so there is no stickiness, fortunately. Okay, so the figure is not sticky at all. So alright, okay, I don't have to assemble this figure right now. So right here on the knees, look at this, guys. Look at this. So what is this brown color stain? No, it is not like I went to the toilet and I did not wash my hands before touching the figure. This is rust. So where this rust came from was the base. On the base of this figure, I'm showing you guys a picture I found online because I have discarded my metal rods. This base is supposed to elevate the figure up so that you can display her with her oppai sagging down if you wish to do so. I prefer it if her oppai are just squeezing on the ground flat like this, but some people want to display it with the 2 melons sagging like that. Yeah, I put a tip on it so that I don't have to censor the video. Anyways, the reason why I'm being reminded of rusting right now is that I am planning to finally do a video on cleaning anime figures, and I was looking for some of my older figures that are in bad condition, and in case I end up damaging them accidentally during cleaning, then I won't feel that bad or that upset about it because they are very old figures that are worth almost nothing by today. So this is a figure that you can expect to see returning in my next video, hopefully next week, as soon as next week, where I will find ways to remove this rust stain on my figure over here. This is horrible, right? Do you guys have any idea how badly I loved this figure back then? Like, this figure was becoming really rare, and I hunted it down, and finally I was able to buy it for like $120 or so. This figure looks something like this, and you can remove her pantsu from behind, and she is supposed to be licking milk, spilled milk off the ground. And for a figure that is from 10 years ago, we have magnets. Look at that, fantastic. I have never reviewed this figure on this channel because, well, this is an old figure. This is still a very good figure if you want to buy one. Of course, pre-owned markets only. By the way, I have made a video on Black Rock Shooter in the past. Yeah, the Black Rock Shooter original canon version by Good Smile, which was from the early 2010s or so. That figure comes with metallic chains around the figure, and the chains on that figure rusted away into nothing as well. And I had to buy replacement chains, you see. Fortunately, replacement chains are very cheap, like a couple of dollars to get something this long. So if your anime figure comes with chains, be it Black Rock Shooter or any other figure, I suggest that you check them immediately. If they are rusting off, immediately remove the chains from the box. You don't have to feel too bad about it. You can always buy a replacement for a couple of bucks. Yeah, they are very cheap. Okay, so this is all about Cat Lab Milk. The next one over here. Oh, since when do I collect Nendoroids, right? A long time ago, 10 years ago, not anymore. So this is one of the few Nendoroids I have remaining, and this is also a disaster. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm so lucky that the rust did not stain any parts of the figure this time around. Okay, so the stand has turned really yellow. Right, this thing has turned yellow. Presumably because once again I forgot to take the figure out from the box and it has discolored, but it is only the base. That is fine. The problem is every single screw on the base is rusted. Yeah, this is really bad. So if I were to sell this figure today, there's no way I can sell it in the condition like this unless I lose a lot of money. And I don't plan on selling it because I love Yami a lot. Oh, this is not sticky. This is not sticky. So I'm all good with this Yami figure. Okay, this is in good condition. So I am not putting this thing back in the box. I'll just leave it outside, right? Yeah. And then lastly, this figure of Ram by Good Smile Company, until today, so many years later, this is still my favorite Ram figure because, well, it is the most vanilla Ram figure. All of those fancy versions of Ram in swimsuit, in wedding dress, in birthday suit, and whatever can think of, I don't like them. I prefer the original vanilla Ram, right? Which is why this is the only Ram figure that I own. Okay, my concern of this figure is that she has metallic chains as well. Yes. So with this one over here, I'm lucky that the chain appears to be in good condition. Right? It is not rusting yet. This is something you need to keep an eye on. If you own any figures with metallic parts, check them every 6 months or so. If there is rust, once again, remove it from the box immediately. In my next video later on, I'll be trying to figure out how to clean the stain, the rust stain on that Cat Lab Milk figure, which is really sad. I'm a bit upset about it. Overall, avoid avoid touching your figures with your bare hands, which is a rule that I never follow myself. I always forget to wear gloves. I mean, you guys see me do figure unboxings and so on, and I do it with my bare hands. By right, you should be touching or handling anime figures while wearing gloves, which most of us don't do. Yeah, myself included, I'm guilty of that. Because of sweat, sweat is acidic, and then you leave behind sweat on the figure, on metallic parts, it starts creating all this rust that will happen over the years. And I have seen some of my friends, right, their anime figures, the metallic rot on the foot peg region rusting away as well. If you have any questions, ask it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to help if I know something, right? I have prepared a bunch of chemicals behind me. I won't reveal it yet. What is it? And I'm going to try them one by one on all of my figures over here which have problems. All of my old figures. So when my figure cleaning video does come out, maybe it is a bit long. I'm estimating up to half an hour, maybe longer. Who knows? Because I have so many figures over there, right? That are problematic. So until then, I'll see you guys again very soon. Goodbye.